And welcome to today's live broadcast, live streaming on 90.1 here at the Victor Harbour Oval in the local derby, Victor Harbour and Encounter Bay. Should be a cracking match today, this one. Victor trying to get into the five and Encounter Bay are still in there, so good game, local derby.
Last time we were in Nifty it was a draw, so anyway we'll be back right after these few messages.
Parr's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 08 8552 1055.
Umpire holds the ball aloft and we're ready to rock and roll. This is in the local derby here at the Victor Harbour Oval. Umpire flicks the ball high up in the air again. Okay, it is for the Victor Harbour. Gets the tap down. Encounter Bay trying to run onto it. Bouncy old ball player there, ridden, taken straight into the back. So the first free is going to go the way of Encounter Bay. And that kick down there was from Ben Davis. Ben Davis has found his target down there in Neil. Neil loads up the footy into the square. Oh, mark being paid? Yes, it has been down there by Nick Marshall. So, going to put him around on a fair angle, but he's right at the top of the kick-off square. And I think he should be...
It was a good mark by Nick.
It was a good mark. Floating the back of the pack. Good stretch.
As he said, from our tennis team as a junior.
That's right.
Oh, gee, that's just not a good kick.
Nick's just brought it in the wrong side of the post and inside, and the first score on the board, it is to Encounter Bay by a 1-0 point.
That was not a very good kick then by Nick.
Maybe go back a bit more, and I would have given him a bit more.
Get more and run around a little bit or whatever he should have done. But anyway, you'll know more about it next time he has a shot for goal, because that took 1 minute. Victor about to bring the ball back in again. Put the ball on the Burke, down the centre of the ground it goes. They fly for it, off hands it goes. Here's a chance out here for Encounter Bay to get it. It's Barnes that gets it across, gets it over to his teammate there. It's confusing out here. It looks like they've all just about got the same jumpers on out there, Nifty. They've all got blue pants on. They've all got blue tops on. And I thought they might have, Encounter Bay anyway, could have won
their away strip.
Their away strip today, but it looks like there's a lot of players out there the same. Anyway, the umpire tosses the ball up, almost in the centre. Free kick paid here to Encounter Bay. They'll get the ball out of the centre there fairly quickly. It goes across down there to Fraser Tonkin. He kicks it across, and that is a good mark taken down there by a Basham, is it? Let's get that.
Samuel?
It could be, anyway. He's a very good kicker of the ball, and he decides he doesn't want to kick it very far this time. He kicks it across to his teammate, which is right in front of the new club rooms over there, and Victor now go down the side, the club room side with the ball. It's on the ground out there. Oh, the player then put his head down, then went in.
Victor have a free kick.
And the free kick out there goes to, I think it's number Bartram, I reckon that is, has got the ball. He puts the ball on the boot. Over the pack it goes, taken this time by Encounter Bay. They try and get a hand pass away. Ball goes close to the boundary line. In fact, it's across the boundary line. And a throw in down there for the boundary umpire. Right in front of the old club rooms, which are about to, some of it be torn down and go back to a grandstand, Nifty.
Yeah.
So we hear from the man organising the show over there. The umpire throws the ball back in again. In it goes, knocked down by McKay for Victor. Ball's on the ground though. They'll go in, jump on top of it, and the umpire will come in and toss it up. So we've been playing now for about 3 minutes, and the score is 1 point Encounter Bay, and Victor Harbour yet to score.
Umpire with the footy again, flick it high up in the air again. Ruckman get it down, Victor Harbour come out with the football, kick forward, inside 50 she goes, off set of hands, no, Victor Harbour players got it, swung around, been done, holding the ball, free kick, the Bay. So Encounter Bay will get it out of their defence line. Oh, no, they don't, they're going to go backwards a little bit more. I know that's where the free kick's going to come from. Both play on quickly again, or the kick across the face of the goals wasn't a good one, but they come away with it. Okay, now looks like they can peel it down the line. No, we're not going to bring it out towards scoreboard side wing. Good mark taken out there by Luke West. So West now going to run, does it, tries to balk around his opponent, doesn't, handball back over to us to Gould. Gould goes back into a short one, a long handball up over the top. It is by Amy's Tonkin. Now gets up to a teammate, a long drive and kick down there looking for Neil. He can't get hold of it and bumps the footy towards the coach's box. And out of bounds she goes. Out in front of the new club rooms, which is full of windows now, Kev.
Full of windows. We had a good look around it yesterday, Nifty, and the results of that will be on at half-time and next week in the game from Victor Harbour.
Bound around by the footy, good throw in again to Canterbury, up for the ruck work again. Just out the footy from below, kick forward by the Bays. Up on the air again, good punch away this by Canterbury, keep the footy alive. Can't get out of the hands. Well, now quick hand again. A kick around on the left foot, around and through for a minor score again. And that kicker there was Jetty Wilson, the coach. And only another point on the board to Encounter Bay. So 2 points in Encounter Bay. Victor Harbour yet to score. Nearly 5 minutes gone in the first term.
I see some shots here that they should have got, Nifty. Victor will bring the ball back in again. It's probably Basham that's got it. Kicks it over towards in the McKay area. Comes off Hanzo. Back at the player there's grabbed too high. Free kick will go to Encounter Bay. And they'll get the ball back in play again. Well, over there, that's Wilson again. He's everything like pepper and salt, isn't he? Across the line it goes, and it's another minor score. 3 points to nil. The 5-minute mark of the first quarter, Encounter Bay leading.
Ashton will bring the footy back in again for Victor. He'll change his tactics this time. This time we'll go club room side. Club room side deep in the pocket, finds a target and a teammate. Good mark, still in defensive 50. They'll all run and gather in front of the coaches' boxes. Kick, lie home, probing ball up on towards the boundary line. Victor Harbour going in hard, quick handball, comes back out the bottom of the pack. They go back, gain themselves a little bit of room. Now the kick's forward, finds Victor Harbour, a player in front of the coach box. Now they load up the footy down club room side wing. Long, high, floating footy. Oh, good punch from behind. And it is by one of the Tonkins. Tapped down in the end. It did picked up. It is there by Encounter Bay. Trying to control it. Trying to over the line. It's been pinged. Holding the ball. And then it's going to go the way of Encounter Bay. Well, the umpire went the wrong way. It should be a Victor Harbour. It's Encounter Bay. They've got it done holding the ball. Victor probed the footy. Inbound. Trying to kick down there and Ryan Fletcher. Fletcher loads up. Oh, daisy cutter in. Not his best kick. Goes out there looking for the coach down there. Can't get it in. Clint Alloway goes to ground. Comes in. Gets a little bit of handball along. Encounter Bay try to mop it up. They clean it. They keep it close to the pocket. Boundary line. Keep it out towards the club room side wing. Off a set of hands to the boundary line. Umpire will come into play again. And throw it in. Big crowd here. It was a 93 reunion mob here today, Kev.
Is it? From Victor?
Yep. They did win a few.
Wonder if they'll be able to find them. They'll be all around the countryside, wouldn't they?
A few in the 90s, didn't they? Ball gets tapped down up over the top, but again, Baco's in the bottom of the pack, and they swoop in there, and I think the umpire's going to come in and have a ball up.
But in all parts of the compass, I would think.
Yeah,
in those 93 teams, there was a fair few, what would you say, players from out of town in there.
Out of town, yes, from one club that's you can spell forwards and backwards at the same time. Umpire ball goes up, goes down, because pack of players will come back in and ball up again. Yes, I remember the 90s. We used to get hammered.
Everyone did.
Probably a tough over.
They were a very good team.
Bays try to squeeze it out, control the footy. Victor Harbour, though, desperate at the ground level. That's where they're good at it. All kick now, come out the pack. Kick forward by Victor Harbour, looking for Alloway in front. Gets it, he's on his hands and knees, trying to get the football out loose. The Bays are in there. Victor Harbour intercept. Again, loose ball, could be little dribble. Soccer off the ground, and I reckon that's the goal. I didn't see where it come from. It is the first goal of the match to Victor Harbour. They got a one straight goal in Canterbury. 3 points. I
reckon that might be number 9, right?
Number 9?
Fletcher.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Umpire comes in, throws the ball up again. Up it goes. Knocked down this time by Encounter Bay there through Tonkin. It's on the ground and the umpire says, give it to me and I'll do it once again. So we're at the 9-minute mark of this first term. One goal kicked so far. Umpire's got over it, lets the ball go again. It's on the ground. They'll dive in on top of it. And this will add to our 5 and make it 6 ball ups so far. Be good if it ends up a nice close game like Lincoln Creek, won't it? Umpire throws it up
not
again.
that close, Kev.
No, well that was too close for touching, wasn't it? And Victor Harbour get that loose ball down there through Barillo down to their half forward line.
Again.
Here's a quick kick out of the pack. Player in front then should have marked that, dropped it. Give the run of the ball out there to Victor Harbour. Alloway comes out, tries to beat 2 opponents, crashes into him. Ball's on the ground. They're on top of the player and the ball on the ground, but all this should come out. Player put his head down then, put his head down, try and bunted the player away. It didn't work. Holding the ball, says the umpire, it was right in front of him. And Alloway will get the free kick.
Kick it into a fair old breeze, Kev.
On the wing clubroom side. Oh, and really decided to play.
He's off.
He's got to play on now anyway, and the ball goes down here. We go close to the boundary line. One hander taken down there by Victor. Player will go back to take his kick.
Michael Ross.
No, he gives away the free kick.
Okay.
Encounter Bay got the free kick. Down to the wing it goes again. Almost a beauty take by Encounter Bay. Wasn't. Down the ground goes Victor Harbour there through Basham again, through Sam Basham down into the forward line. That's could have been a mark there, but the umpire lets play go on. He didn't have it for long. Here's a chance now for Victor. Get the ball in the goal square. Player there had the ball knocked away from his hands. It's almost in the goal square there. Ross gets it, puts it over the post, kicks it out, and that has gone through for another goal. And that is Michael Ross's first goal, and it's the second goal to Victor Harbour. They had 2 goals. Nothing to Encounter Bay, 3 points.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Oh, there's been some good days that we missed out on too, haven't there, when it's pouring and lightning anyway.
Ball goes back up in the middle and Canterbury get the ruck down, but Victor get the first clearance out of it into the ball. Bouncy ball in there. Come picked up by Encounter Bay through Bonus, sorry. And his kick is going down the line. We've got umpire's got a free kick. We're coming back with the footy. No, we're going to play it down the ground. That looks like the coach over there and Jetty Wilson. Centre wing right in front of the club. Gets whistle to play on. Wilson kicks the low direction. Looks for Barnes. He's overrun the football down there. Got on Victor. The defence is working okay. Plenty of players around the footy now. They're trying to peel each other off. I think there's no option here. Umpire will come in and ball up. Fair old breeze. Victor Harbour have got the advantage. Encounter Bay have the advantage of the breeze. That is for sure. Vic's tapped down by the Bay All player. They're taking a little bit too high in Encounter Bay. Free kick. That is Wilson again. So Jetty's picking up a few touches. Victor go long, doesn't. Goes out the side, short towards the club room. Another little short pass over the top. Finds Neil. So Tyson. Neil is going to have to give everything he's got if he's going to make the distance here. Goes short, daisy cutter in, finds... No, was it? Or was that Kenny? I reckon that's Carpenter. So Gary Carpenter, little short pass. Oh, that one nearly didn't come off, but well done by the Bays. They've held it. Now within strike distance. And that one out there, I reckon, with the tattoos on the arm, would have to be Elijah Horrocks.
Yep. Been missing for a couple of weeks.
Kick on its way.
Gee, that's gone a mile.
Its way. It has gone a mile, and it's gone off target, giving Louis a bit of bloody work down there, and he's gone for a point on that one. So it is 2 straight goals, Victor Harbour, 4 points in Cannon Bay on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
You frequented there recently, Nifty?
Telstra Shop's got a hiding from me.
Also, it has. You got a heap of phones here. Donkey couldn't jump up. Anyway, from the kick, he goes out in the Alloway direction. He can't complete the mark. He's on the ground chasing the ball along. Can they keep it in? No, they can't keep it in. Across the boundary line it goes, and it's out of bounds on the far side of the ground. Boundary umpire's got hold of it. Or is they going to throw it up? Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it up. He is. Decided that it didn't get West have gone out of bounds, and when that's gone out of bounds without anyone touching it.
Wind helped that one.
Yeah, that's an interesting one there, isn't it? If you throw the ball up and it goes out of bounds without anyone touching it, what sort of free kick is that? One against the umpire.
Yeah, you got a stat sheet for it,
the umpire throws it in. Ball's on the ground. Taken out here by Victor. Oh, he tried to run through a heap of players, grabbed too high, and the free kick will go to Victor Harbour. We've got it now on the half back line. Callum Tompkins on the mark. Will he kick it across the ground? He decides to run across the ground, and he lives out one hell of a long way to the goals from that area down there. Anyway, it was marked by Victor. Victor Harbour will play on down there through Hartshorn, and the ball hasn't gone very far at all. It's taken down here by...
Oh, here it comes back.
Basham gets over the top to Horrocks. Horrocks just sort of dawdles after it, put the ball on the left boot, and I reckon he's added another point to the system, so it's 5 points now to Encounter Bay, 2 goals to Victor Harbour. So the advantage of kicking straight, 5 shots to 2, and you're 7 points behind.
Yeah, happy snappers. Victor Harbour bringing the footy back in again. Shielding the eyes from the sun. Glorious to have out in July. Oh, wobbly old floater, come back out again, intercept. Here comes Jetty Wilson. He gets it, allows for the win, loads it up. First goal in Encounter Bay. They finally got one up on the board. They got a 1-goal 5. Victor Harbour, 2 straight goals on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
Umpire throws the ball up again in the centre. Up they go. Callum Tonkin gets a good knockout down the ground. Victor should come and pick the ball up here. They can't. Run over the top of it. And the umpire will come and throw it up. And he comes now. Got a hat on out there. Not very often you have a hat on this time of the year, but umpire throws it up. Up it goes. No one got that one. Touched the ground before any of the ruckmen got hold of it. Picked up out here. Went over the top to Weecher. Weecher tried to get rid of it before he had it. Now it's on the ground. Weecher will go in again, get hold of it. Get a bit of a shove out there. And the ball comes down now. Not a good kick down the ground. It's on the ground there. Picked up though by Encounter Bay, and Wilson will get hold of it again.
Good
over it goes here to Barnes. Barnes will put the ball on the boot. Let the wind do it. If this hits the ground and breaks to the left, it'll go through. It doesn't. A minor score only. 1 goal 6 in Encounter Bay, 2 straight goals Victor.
She's all tied away, Kev. Plenty of scoring across Encounter Bay, and they've only just tied it away. Basher, it is again, with the kick in duty. Thumping kick this guy. We can go back. Where are we going to come? We're going to come scoreboard side pocket. Loads up the kick. That's a good penetrating kick with that breeze coming back out again, but it is now picked up by the Bays. A return in favour inside, short trajectory to Elijah Horrocks. Elijah Horrocks kicks the footy, plays on quickly. Right in the goal square is Victor Harbour in defence, and they clear it out. Now that quick handball goes up to Sam Basham again. Basham finds a teammate deep in the pocket. They try and work the ball clubber inside. Handball back again. Long probing kick by Victor. She's going up. Plenty of chance here for a contest. And Encounter Bay with the footy. They get dispossessed and taken to the boundary line. The boundary umpire will come in and throw it in. Just out there in the pocket of the netball.
Nice little grassy knoll over there.
They're all grassed up now. Boundary umpire footy, throw her in again. It's a good throw in there with these windy conditions. Picked up in, good tackle there by Jetty Wilson. Forced the error. Victor Harbour though up to the challenge. Kick forward. Now they can square it up to the centre corridor. Centre corridor, they willing out right out there in the middle is Bartram. Bartram can go handball back over the top.
Half the oval.
Yeah, one bounce. Go for a little chip forward. Probably wasn't the best one. Rigby Barnes read it better. Runs away, has a bounce, has another bounce. 2 bounces from the centre circle. Loads up. Long bomb, 1-on-1 competition. We've got a free kick down the ground, have we?
Yep.
Yes, we have. So it'll go to Encounter Bay, 30 metres out, directly in front with a fair old breeze. Sorry, I looked where the footy went. Kevin.
Yeah, no, I was just watching him then. There was a Victor player sort of lined him up and didn't pull out at all and just kept going. And he got a good kick down the ground. Normally, if it's a good kick, you've been felled after the ball's been kicked.
Gary Carpenter with the...
not Gary. Oh, Kenny, eh?
Kenny, pleasurable free kick.
He always seems to get a goal or two a match, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he'll be loving this again in the local derby. The Carpenter on his way in, keeps it low, keeps it straight, puts the second goal on the board for Encounter Bay. They go to 2-6. Victor Harbour, 2 straight goals on our Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Wind out, assistant out there, that's for sure.
Umpire comes in, throws the ball over here. Good knocked down by Tonkin. Gets it quickly across to his teammate there. Oh, the player there from Victor hit him on the chest, dropped it. Hand pass comes out now, and this should be Victor Harbour's chance to get it down the ground. Ball taken down there by not by Zitterbart, that was by Fletcher. Fletcher gets it further down for Victor. Off hands it goes, ball's on the ground, Victor player comes through, tries to get it out, and the umpire says free kick, Victor Harbour. I'm not too sure who's got that one. You see it well if you're watching the live streaming from that side of the ground, but it's a long kick into the half forward line, off hands it goes, ball's on the ground. Way goes a hell of a way down there. He was hoping he'd pick up the hand pass, but it didn't happen, and now it goes over to the far side of the ground for Victor. Coming out now, they're going to have another shot for goal. He kicks it in the back of his teammate then, didn't he?
Yep.
Or was it the opposition? Hit the back of one of the players out there anyway. Here's a chance now for Encounter Bay to clear it out. Goes out towards Barnes. Barnes has got it. Does a little kick into the centre of the ground. Oh, he gets a beautiful bounce out there. And that's Nick Marshall. Down the ground Nick goes. Into the forward line it goes. And where's Kenny? Out in front. Takes the ball on the chest. And there's a chance for another goal to Encounter Bay. Taking your time. You're wasting your own time there, mate. Yeah, keep kicking with this breeze, so the breeze is definitely going to the end that Encounter Bay's kicking to, which is the Victor Harbour end. And from about 30-35 metres out, Kenny Carpenter coming here and got a chance now to put through his second goal. Comes in and... Now, what's Big Lou going to do here? Did he get near the post? It is all clear. And that is a goal to Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay, 3-6, leading Victor Harbour 2 straight goals.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
At the moment,
he is loving it out there, isn't he? Up high they go again. Again, he gets the tap down. Can the Bays read it? They do through Davis. Davis now loads up the kick, reels it around on the right boot, high up in the end. Plenty of Victor players in there. Good mark taken down there by Hartson. Hartson's got nowhere to go. Options have been cut already. Encounter Bay are really moving in hard on the positioning. Load up out towards the coach's box. Victor Harbour get the footy off a series of hands. The kick forward's a bit of a floater. Alloway could be the first to get there, the big body, and they take Alloway up the players' race and straight through the trainers.
Luckily the rope wasn't still there.
Yeah, he would have hung himself. Out of bounds it is. Boundary umpire with the footy. Front of the old club rooms. Good, high throw in it again. Must admit the boundary umpires have been fantastic this year. They've really lifted up. Tap down again. Bays try to squeeze the footy out. Umpire's got the pea in his mouth and he's going to come in and ball this one up.
They're a little bit older now, a little bit more power in it, and a little bit more experience. They're doing okay.
Absolutely. Up by they go again. McKay gets the roundhouse down up on the ground again. Victor Harbour get the clearing kick. Bays will run onto a beautiful bounce. Even you like them to bounce you like that all the time. The Bays run it out. Have one bounce. Get the kick away. Just on the push from Victor. Up by they go again. Can't mark the footy. Victor Harbour back with the football again. Over it goes to Brian. Brian now loads up. Looking for Alloway. Here he comes. Good mark, well read, and a good run out for him from Alloway. Alloway plays on quickly up into the middle of the ground, 50 metres out, directly in front be Michael Ross.
Ross will struggle from that distance.
He will with this breeze. He's looking for something short. McKay's come in short for him. Oh, well done by Encounter Bay. There'd probably be Tonkin run with him. Gets the tap down again. Too many Bay players hanging on to Victor there. They try and squeeze the footy out. They do. Davis in control of the footy. Quick hands come back out to the Bays, and here comes the breakaway again. Look out. They'll turn and go quickly. It is. Encounter Bay load up. Oh, the kick's not a real good one at all indeed. It's gone straight down the throat of Ben Basham. Basham gets it over the teammate. They look forward. They look go back to Sam Basham. Sam Basham has it intercepted. Now back to Ben. Ben up over the top. Bay intercepted again through Davis. Now to Elijah Horrocks. Horrocks over at tops to Gary Carpenter. He's 48 out from home. Carpenter plays on quickly. Nick Marshall. Whoa, made that hard for him there. Carpenter. Nick Marshall's been hit and gone down. He's up and okay. Comes out now just with Basham. Well, he's got a bit of pride knocked out of his socks there, but it's okay. Victor Harbour cleared the ball through Wheatra. The old 1-2 handball comes back again. He's kicked it in towards Barnesy. They've got too many Bay players down up on the wing. Barnes with the football goes forward, kicks it to the coach. That's how you get to play next week. Coach now, Jetty Wilson up over the top, and a good mark taken.
Well, Horrocks won't pass this off.
No, Horrocks has got the distance here, not a problem at all. Very good kick of the footy. Accuracy. So if you watch Guinea and Jed's kick forward, that right hand goal post. Elijah Horrocks from about 48. On his way in, left footer, loads it up, he's done it, given it enough, she's gone a little bit too far for Louis, and he's brought up a minor score only. So 3-7 Encounter Bay, 2 goals, Victor Harbour on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Probably got a little bit too close to the man on the mark there. Anyway, Basham's got the ball, bring it back in for Victor. Now to go, always got a player there by himself. Oh,
it was.
Gee, I thought he might have ended up with a free kick there. But anyway, in goes Davis. He's had a shot at goal, and you know how Big Louie's going to get on with that one. He reckons it's a point. So 3 goals, 8 in Encounter Bay, 2 goals at Victor Harbour.
That was coming back with a Stratco sign. It was going that wild.
I don't know how he picked it from there, but he could have missed that left hand.
A lot of help from the central umpire they're calling there, I tell you, because that one was going and fast.
Wasn't Keeney that told him where it went, was it?
He's gone a long way down the paddock, Victor, to bring the footy back in again.
26 and a bit minutes gone, Lefty.
Won't be too much longer, I would not think. The kick's come in, it hasn't touched anybody, did it? Yes, it did. It just come off hands. And lucky. And the boundary umpire will throw it in. Indicated by the central. Yes, they are having a talk. No, yep, throw it in. Central umpire was coming in, tapping his hands. I think he's seen the tap.
Horrocks said, give it to me.
Yeah, well.
It's a good try.
I could have another crack. He worked out his distance now. Boundary umpire with the footy though. Good eye throw in again. Well done, McKay. Standing his ground, put down. Oh, they're taking 2 eye. Encounter Bay. And the second umpire had to come in. The pack of players around. The siren has sounded. So this on the kick.
How could he have missed that?
So the coach, he's got to line up on the siren.
But the umpire that was only about 10 metres away didn't see it. Ross said he ducked.
Yeah. Got a fair old arm around the neck, so I reckon it was quite fair myself.
Was
Jenny played for
near enough to a full Nelson or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty close. So Jed Wilson, siren has sounded. for the kick. This will get him alive, Vic. And no, he's gone for the torp, and it's the ugliest torpedo you can ever see. Jetty, throw that one in the bin. It's no good for you at all. And 27 minutes 40 seconds in that first term, and first term we have goal kickers. Kev.
Oh, there's not many of them. There's 3 goal kickers altogether for Encounter Bay. Gary Carpenter's got both goals, and for Victor Harbour, Michael Ross and Ryan Fletcher with a goal each. So
got Chetty Wilson down there for a goal.
Huh?
Chetty Wilson for a goal. He was the first man that kicked the goal there.
He's right down the bottom.
Right down the bottom.
So 2 to Gary Carpenter, 1 to Jed Wilson for Encounter Bay, and 1 to Ryan Fletcher and Michael Ross.
It's quarter time here at the Victor Harbour Oval in the local derby against Encounter Bay, and after these few messages we'll be right back with the second quarter.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power!
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you are moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
Football goes to a loft, and away goes the siren. Here we go, the second term. So can Victor fight back? Ball gets tapped up there by Tonkin. Well done by Wheater. Tried to get into the footy. Traps the football and held by Encounter Bay. And the umpire will move in and ball up again. So Wheater wasn't letting Tonkin get away with it, you think? Gives a big shove out there. McCain comes in, gets the football, puck over the top. It is a Tonkin run on the footy. Handball wasn't a good one. Victor Harbour probed the football forward again. Well punched away. It is by the Bays. Overrun it. Victor, Potty's head clash goes in there pretty hard with the footy. It's a scrambly old affair. They're in there, boots and all. Comes out wide. Davis, quick hands. Handball's back over the top now. It goes to Costello. Costello now gives it back. Comes out towards us. Kev coming close to the boundary line. They fly on it. Basham holds his ground. Nearly took the mark. The wind just blew it away and it's gone over the boundary line.
And nearly just pushed it straight across the line too. We can see that one perfectly right in front of us.
Boundary umpire with the footy. Right in front of the scoreboard here. Beautiful Victor Harbour Oval. Bo goes in again. McKay was the only tall giant in there with that lot. We've got a whistle. And we have a free kick to Wheater. Victor Harbour. It is a Leslie Wheater. Leslie gets it over to Hartshorn. Hartshorn gets the run down the line. There it is by Connors. Connors gets the footy down, punched away. It is there by Encounter Bay to the boundary line pocket. She rolls again, Kev.
Yeah, we haven't had any of the free kicks paid for out of bounds yet without anyone.
No, interesting.
No possession.
It's windy condition. You think that'd be happening?
I think it would be anyway. Umpire throws it into that breeze, holds up out there. Down it comes, gives the ruckman a chance. Horrocks grabs hold of the ball, kicks it down almost a mark taken by Encounter Bay, and that was Lachlan Williams that missed that one. Ball goes out over towards the clubroom side of the ground, goes in, will be picked up out there by the Bays. Player was grabbed hold of, he's on the ground.
Trouble, I reckon.
And the central umpire will come over and throw it up. Yeah, maybe if they look at some of those, live stream replays, they can see that perhaps there could be extra free kicks paid. But anyway, out of the pack down there, it goes towards Victor. They've got hold of it again, on the ground they go, and it will be another toss-up. Right in front of the camera over there on the old club rooms. Comes up again, ball's pushed down, Encounter Bay player grabbed hold of it, got away with it down the ground a little bit. They lead in the race for the ball over there. It's very close to the boundary line over that side, but the Bays now get away with it.
No,
and the umpire...
Boundary umpire pulled him up.
Did he? Pulled him up, and the boundary umpire will throw it in. Hasn't been out of bounds too many times over that side. Breeze is blowing across the ground from there. Umpire throws it in it comes. That's not a very good throw, and he's tossing it in with the breeze. Free kick goes out here to Encounter Bay. And they'll play on with it, and they're going here for holding the ball. And you're a little bit careful when you get a free kick like that. You don't do something with it. Victor now with the free kick. Out of the centre it goes. Someone's told the umpire where to stick his whistle. And he doesn't agree with that. He says, come back here and talk to me. And he has gone back a long, long way. That is a fair sort of
handballs
50 metre. Handballs it off and they go in towards goal down there, and that might be a good kick. It has gone a straight through, so Victor Harbour on target. That's their third straight goal. Victor Harbour 3 goals, Encounter Bay 3 goals 8.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Strathalbyn 3 goals, Mount Compass 8-5, Yangalilla no score. My Ponga Selix 1 goal 6, and they're doing the same as what Encounter Bay are. McLaren 1 goal 1.
And the ball's gone up, the ball's gone down. Plenty of players around the footy, and it's going to be a free kick by McKay, and the umpire's gone down in the centre of the ground. He can't walk backwards, goes back over the top. Victor have to hot potato, got to get rid of the football. Comes back around there to Gould. Gould's got to do some work, and some hurried work. Goes to the boundary line, can't control it, and out to bounds she rolls.
Interesting scores there. Now Compass on target.
Yeah.
8-5, 53 points already.
Yeah, he sort of got that omniscient sign a couple of weeks ago when we sent him against McLaren, and I think they're back up and about and back in the ball game.
I wonder if they got Ellis playing.
Where are you going to be the forward line? If the footy goes in there, it's dangerous, isn't it?
Well, they might be able to do something with it because
we've got a bit of a discussion going on with the boundary umpire.
A long discussion.
And Rigby Barnes has tried to chime in on it.
Yeah.
And we finally come in with the conclusion is the boundary umpire's going to chuck it in, which I thought was going to happen in the first place, but somebody's gone the boundary umpire.
I don't know why it wasn't thrown in off.
Well, it was Clint Alloway had the footy, so he was doing pretty handy work on the boundary umpire. But anyway, it didn't work. Boundary umpire the footy, throws it back in, gets it back. Wheater, Leslie gets on the footy, but it's in dispute. Encounter Bay, hurry Campbell out the front. They're still in with it this year, Victor. Could get another snap on. Quick hands, comes back out. The big fella comes through, can't get onto the footy. Little toe poke out. Victor again, well smothered by the Bays. Oh, she's tough in the clinches. The Bays just get it and flog it out long. Long she goes deep out into the pocket. One bounce.
Free kick again, I would think.
Boundary line. And yes, it is the first one for the day, Kev. So Victor Harbour, get out of it, kick it back. Hang on, the umpire's got the whistle. We're coming back. What are we going to do about this?
No, I think he's forgotten about it, hasn't he?
No. The boundary umpire's standing there with the free kick indicator. They're saying it is a free kick, but obviously it's not Alloway's free kick, which Clint was the one that had the footy to go hard. And I reckon they said, well, it's not yours. You weren't close enough to the footy. And we're having a discussion again, so we're having plenty of discussions about
too many discussions.
One from one side of the pocket, one from the other side of the pocket. So we praised up the boundary umpires. And I think the boundary umpire's got it pretty well right, Kev. You called it.
Yeah, it was. Hit the ground and bounced across the line.
Do we need a minute and a half to discuss that the footy's gone out? If you're indecision, the umpire says, right, bring it in, you blokes, we'll ball it up. That's the fairest way if you're arguing about it. No, we're going to go back. Free kick, Vic Darby. In she goes. Long, high bomb into the square. Nice little push out there. It is by out of the way, but it didn't work for him. The footy carried too big in this breeze. Jetty Wilson, the back of the pack, gets a hurried one away as he is held to, but the kick's okay. Found a bit of distance, going to the boundary line. Oh, that's come off some feet there.
No, I think it's...
And we're going to see that one out of bounds. And all of a sudden the boundary umpires have gone gun shy.
They have, haven't they? Well, don't come in too far, mate.
No, come in about 5 metres, but it is a howler. It is a howler though, Kev, so that was fair enough. Ball gets tapped down. Tonkin gets the tap over the top. Here comes the Bays. The run from the Bays gets intercepted by Victor Harbour, and they get intercepted by Elijah Horrocks. Come back in, we've got a throw. Come back at it, and delete and under. Not a very good delivery out, but it wasn't. Elijah Horrocks goes back out and out to the superstar there, and Rigney Barnes. Barnes, he now goes out deep out towards the club room, centre wing. And that looks like one of the tonks out there. He's just giving the indicator, just go short, keep it low, and that's what he did. He put it straight down the throat there. A Gould, I reckon.
Yeah, it's good.
Gould still clubber inside centre wing. Options have been cut.
No, it is a forward line at all, isn't it?
Packer players within 30 metres wherever he's going, so he's just going to pump it long and hope for it, and he's pumped it long straight down the throat of Victor Harbour's defence. They got it so easy they handball it off, and their handball's not so good. He's
50-metre penalty.
Somebody else reckons that decision was crap, Kev. And 50-metre penalties come out. Well, this is going to hurt in Canterbury.
Slow learners, aren't they?
Oh yeah, 2 50-metres has put them in. One give them a goal. This one will put them into strike zone. If they can get it off quickly and get it down to the big guns down there.
Well, they're lucky they can get another one then, where one of them Canterbury players goes to the other one.
All that way.
Yeah.
So Victor Harbour with the kick in, and it's Bartram. Bartram kicks it in. Alloway goes up. Alloway comes down with a football. And he looks around and goes, yeah, take that, you blokes. I got on it.
I think he might have hurt Ross more than anybody else when he took that.
Friendly fire.
Yeah.
He's a big body, and when he goes to that footy, he just makes it his, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, get out the way. You wouldn't want that coming along behind you, would you?
No, this is the one they need. Get things rolling along for him. And I want Canterbury to get away from him. Alloway on his way, kicked, he's adjusted it. The wind is bringing it back, but not enough, Clint. That wasn't your best kick for goals. And it's only a 1 point only. So 3 goals, 1 in Victor Harbour, 3 goals, 8 in Canterbury on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Yes, it's not good kicking by Encounter Bay, 11-4, and you're only a few points ahead, is it? 7 points up. Ball to be brought back in now by Barnes. Trouble is that there's winds blowing in their face at the moment, and they've got to get it a fair way out. Decides the best way to do it is to kick it to yourself. So Barnes has got it, kicks it to himself, kicks it out in the direction out there, almost in front was Victor Harbour. Counter Bay now come down the when with it. This hits the ground without anyone touching it. There's a chance it'll roll out. And it's Wesley, I think, is it? It's got that one. Anyway, wherever he's kicked it now, he has kicked it straight over the fence down there, and will result in a free kick to Victor Harbour.
It was that wide, it didn't even go near a car.
No, it almost went straight in the river, didn't it? Ball will be brought back in now by Victor. And all the players are in one half the ground. Puts the ball on the boot now, kicks it down to the centre half forward area. Pace come through, trying to knock it down, picked up by the big bloke there in Passion. Gets it across to Victor again, off her hands it goes. Here's a chance now, but over to Horrocks. Horrocks puts his head down, and the umpire says, not having anything to do with that, I'll come and throw the ball up. So 11 minutes has gone in this second quarter. Umpire throws the ball up high. It's on the ground, quick pass out to Encounter Bay. Wilson had nowhere to go with it. The hand passed it to him, and he held on to it for a while, didn't he?
Lucky to get away with that.
No doubt he was trying to get rid of it. He wasn't going to give it to anyone, was he?
No.
Umpire throws it up again. Up it goes, pushed down by Victor. Ball comes out loose now. Victor player there's got hold of it on the ground, and the umpire will be able to practice his throwing up again on the half forward line now for Victor Harbour. Over the far side of the ground, goes up, knocked down there by McKay. Ball taken out of the centre down there by LJ Connors. Comes out, and there's the big fella comes out there from Victor Harbour. The free kick will be paid. They can't play on from there.
Well, Counter Bay will be sorry they didn't play on because that tackle was an absolute ripper.
Yeah, but
Victor weren't going anywhere, but it's going back to Clint.
It's going back here to Alloway now.
He's 65 out now. He's probably made himself a bit better, a bit more of a range now. He'll have a crack at this.
So he should know where to kick this one. He's only got to get the boot to it. He got close to the man on the
Have a look at this.
And he has
Have a look at that. Easy as you like.
And that has gone straight through the goals. So it's 4-1 Victor Harbour, 3 goals 8 in Counter Bay, and that's gone about 70 metres.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
Only 13 minutes gone. This is the second term. Up they go. Both ruckmen miss it. But McKay comes back and gets the second touch and the third touch. advantage to Victor. Soccer off the ground by Victor.
Race is going to go out with anyone
it's in
touching
Canterbury,
it,
and Canterbury is going to come first and second in the running heat, and they go a little short pass was a shocker. Chipped it up in the air. It's gone back down to Victor. Oh, interception comes out okay. All touched off the hand, says the umpire. Play on's the call. Well done by Canterbury. They get it through and get it down to the coach and Wilson. Looked the handball underneath, go underneath, but didn't. Stops, goes back. Target down the line is Tyson Neal. Goes short, finds Elijah Horrocks. Horrocks now.
This could be the 12-man press that Dick talks about.
Yeah, well, I haven't worked this 12-man press yet.
No,
It's ugly, whatever it is. There's just the one gaggle of players all within 30 metres of the kick. So when it comes down, it's going to end up in a horror. And a good mark taken down there by Fraser Tonkin. Plays on quickly, deals it around. Here's a chance here for Carpenter. He uses his little bit of magic. Tap over the top. It is by Marshall. Kicked on there by Gary Carpenter along the ground. But Victor Harbour get hold of the football. Carpenter goes in hard with the tackle, but it's come back out. Ball in dispute. Canterbury, little toe poke. Intercepted. Shepherd. Victor Harbour come in. Took double tackle. Player goes down. Umpire will come in and ball up 30 metres out directly in front of Bay Goals.
It was the first time they've even had it anywhere near the scoring area.
Absolutely. Umpire gets on with it straight away, flicks it up in the air. McKay gets a ruck duel. The double take comes out from his teammate, but it's gone out too wide. And Canterbury intercept. The kick forward's a shocker. She's gone high up in the air. The rain, but underneath it is those big mitts of Tyson Neal. And they're the mitts you need with this breeze. He's probably only about 30 metres out, but he's got to adjust for this wind. It is coming through.
Well, this one won't be an easy kick.
It won't be, not for him. He's got a fairly powerful kick on him. He's going to have to give it fairly everything and keep it about half goal post height. If you go any higher, I think that wind's going to grab hold of it. In he comes. Neal does. Keeps it. He puts it just above goal. Umpire doesn't move. He made it look easy. Made us look like mugs, Kev. Tyson Neal gets his first and Canterbury get their fourth. They go to 4 goals 8. Victor Harbour 4-1 on their Telstra Shop scoreboard there in the Victor Harbour Central Shopping Centre.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Umpire with the ball now.
Goals in the last half is extraordinary.
Throws the ball up in the centre. Down on the ground it goes. Right in the centre of the centre circle out there it is at the moment. And the umpire circling around down there like a seagull after a hot chip. And the umpire's going to get it again and ball it up. Almost right in that centre of the centre circle. Up it goes again. Tonkin maybe got a touch to that one from McKay. It was on the ground once again. They're not going to get that one out either. I think this is what Encounter Bay will try and do for the rest of this quarter. If they can hold it up, they'll be okay. So it hasn't really gone too far at all from where it got thrown up from that goal. Knocked down there by the big fella in McKay. Player runs through for Victor. He held on to, and the free kick will go out here to Ross. Ross sends it right down to the forward line. A little bit of a nudge out down there, and Encounter Bay have got it. Can they kick it? Where are they going to kick it here? This will go right out near the boundary line out there. Balls just a touch before it goes across the line, and the boundary umpire will come in and throw it in. Right in front of the new building, and we're going to have a bit of a look through that next Saturday at half time. Umpire throws it in again, in it goes, taken down there by the Bays. Ball kicked up high, under the ball out there with Victor Harbour. Good mark taken out there by Smedley. So Smedley's got hold of it for Victor. He'll kick this one, it's gone a long way in. Alloway's got the job in front of him, if he can get there. He's going along like a Queen Mary after him, but he goes it over there to Rigby Barnes. Barnes just gets rid of it with a quick hand pass. Counter Bay go in again, trying to pick it up. That was Reece Kleinig. But the ball come out loose here. It's come out now, and Victor can pick this one up. They're in business. They fall on the ground. They can't. Bays are doing everything they can to stop it. And the central umpire will come in and throw it up for the 10th time this quarter.
Yeah, it's sort of one of the base, like who's missing down that wing side there. There's no Charlie Sharples today.
No, Charlie's gone missing in action, I think. Don't know where he is at the moment, but that one is a throw up again. So he's a handy sort of player out there in this type of game, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Taken out there by Barnes. Barnes does a little kick down the ground to Wilson. Wilson can't hang on to it though. Across the line it goes and out of bounds once again in that forward pocket area for Victor. Well, Counter Bay hanging on here. 18.5 minutes gone. There's still another 8 minutes to go for this quarter. Umpire throws it in it goes, taken out of there. Oh, the hand pass from Victor, it went to the opposition. It's on the ground, they'll dive in, pick it up. One player's laying on top of it out there, and the central umpire will have to come in here and toss it up again. So it's 4 goals 8 in Counter Bay, 4 goal 1 Victor.
Yeah, well, Gary Carpney's a long way from home. He's on the half back line doing a bit of defensive
Well,
work.
no one's up
and I looked down there and I thought, well, I wonder why, because there's no one else is there. So Gary's getting horribly lonely. Ball comes out from the bay. He comes to run. So we've got a throw. A throw out. So the turnover, they're away too, Elijah Oryx, but it goes back to Victor Harbour. Oh, the handball was a shocker. The look away. And he wasn't looking. Over the top again. The kick out short. Doesn't work. But the man at the moment, Gary Carpney, nearly tried to trap this football in there. Victor Harbour get it. And dribbles over the boundary.
I think that was Hartshaw and that had the run of the ball in, but couldn't do anything with it.
Trying to go a little bit too fast, a little bit too quick with it in the wind. You've got to get it direct. Boundary umpire with the foot, he throws in nice and high again. Tonkin gets it over the top of McKay, but they robe it well. Victor Harbour, kick around the body there. Proud gets it out deep in the pocket. Wheatree goes over, that's Cliffy. Wheatree goes out to it, gets it into the pocket. Kick around the body by Victor, clever one, but well, good mark. Taken in defence there by Encounter Bay. They look to go. The umpire probably should have called him to go. He's coming around 5 metres. He's gained himself heaps. And here we go backwards towards the club rooms again, up over the top, towards the coach box. Can the Bays get in there and run on the footy, try and clear it? Let's get the half centre line here, and it's away. Now it's picked up there, it is by Horrocks again, I reckon. There's ball kick one high up, and yeah, it is a great mark by Victor Harbour. Underneath that, I reckon it's Ben Bashan. It is. Ben Bashan gives it over to Samuel Bashan. Whacks and kicks each one. There the kick comes down the line. It is to Douglas. Proud again. Proud looks to balk and go. Jenny Wilson really climbed on, but Proud gets the kick away up towards Alloway. Just can't juggle it out the fingertips. Cliffy Weecher at the bottom of the pack. He's trying to get it out of there. Umpires are letting it go. Clear the football, he's saying. And clear the football. The stack just gets bigger and bigger and bigger in there. And the umpire will come in and ball up. Right on the 50-metre arc. Ball up for Victor. Need to get a score on the board here. Even ruck contest gone down. Gary Carpney's got it a little bit too long and he's gone. Free kick, Victor. Cliffy Wheater done the tackle. Sorry, not Leslie Wheater, sorry. Good tackle. And it's paid dividends for him. What's he like from about 50, Kev?
Wheater, I think he might struggle, but he's got a bit of breeze behind him though.
That's the help. So Wheater on his way in. Needs to get this way. Just inside 50.
He's got a bit of breeze.
Way he's done all right. The boys are clapping in the square. Big Louis don't have to go far. Wheater gets his first goal and Victor Harbour get their 5th. They go to 5 goal 1 to Encounter Bay 4-8 on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Dad, we want to go camping.
Camping? We don't even have a tent.
For all your camping needs, see Victor Camping at 6 Lincoln Park Drive, Hindmarsh Valley, just off Waterport Road, on the outskirts of Victor Harbour. Phone 0452 373 944.
You girls happy now?
Yeah, Dad, we're over the moon.
So the umpire comes in here and we want a bit of clouds around shortly, otherwise a bit hard to see out the window. Umpire tosses the ball up high again, knocked down there by Tonkin. Taken out of the pack, goes over to Horrocks. Horrocks gets it down to centre half forward. Bounce beats a lot of them. Victor Harbour goes straight through with it. They can go right down the centre of the ground now. There's a kick out here. And Alloway, he's got a race out here and two. He's got hold of the ball. Says, don't go near me. Pushes the ball back towards the goal. This bounces the right way. He's gone through for a minor score only. Ties the score up. 5 goals 2 Victor, 4 goals 8 in Encounter Bay.
Oh, I thought that was going to jag.
It only had to just come back, didn't it?
Yeah. Encounter Bay kick injuries. Alloway dangerous down there. That was well trapped by Ally. And a big fella, he can motor across the grass, can't he?
In a straight line.
It is, Bones. It chips up to himself again. Oh, kick forward's a shocker. Shocker by Rigney. And it's gone straight down the throat of Victor Harbour.
I reckon I might have dislocated his thumb too.
Yeah. It was proud, goes for it. He's looking for the tall timber in there, and then looking on the back of the pack. Victor Harbour's taken the mark, but he's on a horrible angle.
This could be quite difficult. This is about where Nick Marshall had a shot for him.
Put it around, check side, gone around with a kick. As Louis said, it's gone to Stratco. He says it went that way.
Well, I don't know. I think
out of bounds on the full boundary up.
I think Louis told the boundary umpire it was out. The boundary umpire was in the best spot to see that, I think.
Yeah, no, boundary umpire had it covered, right on the post.
Out on the full.
And Canterbury, yeah, they got to just break the half forward line of Victor Harbour, and it's pretty hard when you got 40 players standing at the kid.
There's no one anywhere near the other half of the oval.
Ball comes back up and again up by the other two. Ruttman do it, but up over the back it is McKay. Can't get it, handball down, and it goes through Neil. He gets the foot, he gets it smothered, kick around by Canterbury, smothered off the boot, out of bounds she goes. And the umpire comes into play again. Earning his dough this quarter, the boundary umpire. Thrown in quickly, up over the top, well done by Fraser, but it's gone the way down there of Victor Harbour. Ball in dispute, well done it is there by Victor, trying to go in hard there is Michael Ross. Ball just will not come out for him. The umpire again. Bonesy knew he'd just sit on it and hatch it like an egg. Oh, they go again. Oh, well done by Tonkin. He's up high, quickly smashed it over the top. Here's a chance for Ross now. He's hunting around. He wants his football. He wants to have a crack at the goals now with Elijah Horrocks. Has to double back, go back into it. He's given it back to his teammate down there in a lot of trouble. Well, umpire says play on. He's still got the footy. He's caught it out of the pack, brought it underneath him, trapped it underneath himself again, and the umpire's hovering around there by...
Well, he's laying on his back on the ground trying to kick it.
Looking for something to do, and... Gary Carpenter get away with that one. Umpire throws it up again. Tompkins over the top, straight down the throat of Carpenter. He goes short. Well, you got to go up a little bit high. Gary comes through, gets his own football, gets it trapped, ridden around, goes to ground. Umpires, well, I think you could start pinging these because there's no way he's going to get rid of that football. We'll have to give him the wake-up call, Kev, I reckon, and chucking in a couple of holding the balls, I think. Ball comes tap down again. Oh, Carp, he gets it. Runs straight into Cliffy. Or was it Leslie down there? No, Les Wheatra. Boom! You're not going anywhere, Gary. Tap down. Tonkin again. Victor. Ross in there. He wants this football. He can see a goal coming from him in a minute. West is in there. West goes down again. He tries to get the footy out. Oh, they're in there. Quick hands. Handball comes back out. Comes over the top. Kenny again. Gary Carpenter. Got out of it. Little chip over the top. We finally find a clearing kick and a mark. Only but a short distance away to James Bradford. Yeah. So Bradford, right in front of us here at the Victor Oval, lobs it up in the air. We need some high flyers. High flyers go up and they come down a little bit too early. Bay's still out in front. Little chip forward. Marshall tries to get it, gets bumped off the football. Kenny comes, Gary Carpenter comes in. No, it's not Davis comes in with the football. Can't control it to the boundary line. But they're edging forward, Kev, and the boundary umpire's got it. And well, they don't edge forward any further. That is half time here at the Victor Harbour Oval with 26.5 minutes played there for the second term.
Well, it looks like it's tied up here anyway. 32 points each. 5 goals to Victor Harbour, 4 goals, 8 in Canterbury.
Here's a horrible bit of trivia, Kev, but the last 3 times we've been at Victor Harbour, it's been tied up at half time.
It has been, yes. So it's
and only what do we get? 1.5 wins out of Victor.
1.5 wins.
1.5 wins out of Victor for doing it.
Well, last time it was a draw here. It'd be interesting if it's a draw again.
It was a draw against Wollonga. It was a draw against the Langhorne Creek, and it's a draw here again. Now Wollonga went home and ran away with the game. Then Langhorne Creek, no one won on that one. They took a point each out of the game. So well done by Canterbury for probably strangling Victor from on the scoring and getting them on there. So we start again, Kev. Who's going to kick the most in the third turn? Really, third turn will probably come into the game if Victor's got this wind up the bottom.
The goal scorer so far, there's only 1 goal scored by Canterbury that quarter. That went to Tyson Neal. 2 goals earlier to Gary Carpeney and 1 to Jed Wilson. Well, for Victor Harbour, this is a bit unusual, isn't it? At half time, we've got 5 goal kickers. Is it Leslie Wheatre, Ryan Fletcher, Michael Ross, Clint Alloway, and L.J. Connors? And that's not his initials, that's his name. E-L-J-A-Y, Connors. So, tied up here at half time as they leave the ground. 4 goals, 8 Encounter Bay, 5 goals, 2 Victor Harbour. So we'll come out for the second half when they start again shortly.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Tonkin gets the first batch down on the football. They're all running onto the football very quickly indeed. He was Leach. And he has been got hold of the free. He's been ridden into the ground and he will come up with the free kick. So Leach from half-back line. Where are we going to go? He's looking for some option to come. So option is out towards the scoreboard. That worked out okay. He's found his teammate and a comfortable mark. Try and drive down the line. Now they have the wind to contest with, so they've got to do all the work they can to keep Encounter Bay from scoring.
That's a good mark too by Ross.
Yeah, Ross up in front. When you've got the big fella Alloway coming around behind you, you've got to have
well, get your head out the way, don't you?
You've got a bit of a bumper on there to keep him away. So Michael Ross with the footy again. He's kicked forward. He's getting close to the boundary line, but it doesn't matter. The man I just talked about, Big Alloway, comes forward and jumps in front of it and takes the mark. The kick forward by Clint was an absolute shocker. He stuck it straight down the throat of the defender in Encounter Bay. He gets hold of the footy, launches it back up into the centre of the ground, comes over Marshall. He's been dealt with, thrown to the ground. Backwards it goes to Victor again. High kick in towards, but underneath it's Rigney Barnes. And Barnesy takes it from centre half back. Drives it straight down the centre corridor looking for Gary Carpenter. He gets the footy punched away from him. The race is on, but Basham's going to get there. That is Samuel Basham will get there first. Just lets Gary run underneath his armpits. You just get out of the way, Gary. Basham's kick forward is a pretty good one. Play on and hold the ball.
Holding the ball.
No, it's not. Well, you made one decision by yelling out, play on. Now he said, I want the footy back and we'll ball it up. So it's even it up a little bit there. Up she goes again. Tonkin gets a little roundhouse up over the back, but it's all Victor Harbour through Leslie Wheatre. He handballs it out close to the boundary line. It's gone to that boundary line. Kev, she's still tied away here. We've only played 2 minutes, and this is the third term. The Victor Harbour Owls. So if you're nestling back in your cars, we get the break in play, we'll get them scores.
The boundary umpire's got hold of it. Come and throw it in, mate. In it goes. That might be Angus Pearsons that did that one. In it goes now. Chance now for Victor to pick it up. They pick it up and the player gets barreled down on the ground. And they're going nowhere with it. It's like a rolling scrum out there at the moment. And Victor Harbour will do all they can to hold Encounter Bay up the score and then come home with a breeze at their back. So the umpire will come and throw it up. It's like a picket fence around the ball at the moment. Tonkin jumps up high, he can't do anything with it, just knock it down into another scrum and the central umpire will throw it up again. Gee, there's no one in one half the oval again. Umpire throws it up. Up they go. Victor kicking down towards the entry end down there at the moment. And that's the end the wind's blowing from at the moment. It's blowing almost straight down the ground. He's trying to get him to clear out, but they're not taking any notice of him at all, so he come and throw it up. Comes and throws it up. Bit of an even tussle and ruck, and the umpire will throw it up. That's 5 throw-ups in 3 minutes. He's got to do something here. Throw it over his head or something, and then just run out and see what happens. Pushed down then by McKay. Give him the run of the ball there to encounter Bay. Or a player then run through his teammate's legs. Here's a chance now, throwing out. Ellaway's got hold of it. Ellaway goes to get away. He's got to hold the ball.
Trying to be too clever.
Yeah, he should have probably kicked it when he had the chance. And the free kick goes out there to William Hooper. So Hooper's got hold of it. He does a helicopter kick down the ground. Bit hard to mark out there.
Well stopped by Tyson Neal.
Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal just runs into the goal, puts it straight through the goals, and it's gone through for Encounter Bay's 5th goal. Encounter Bay 5-8. Lead Victor Harbour 5 goals to 2.
Australian Prestige Removals is your locally owned and operated furniture removals and freight specialists. Whether you're moving house, business or office, we'll take extra care of your valued possessions. We specialise in handling fragile freight, antique furniture, pianos and pool tables, and we can also supply labour hire for packing. Need to move on a weekend? No problem. Australian Prestige Removals operate on weekends at no extra cost. For a competitive quote on your next local or interstate furniture removal, call the Furniture Removals and Freight Specialists. Australian Prestige Removals. Phone 0484 787 345.
3 previous last games here have all been tied away at half time. Up high they go again. Tap down it is by McKay this time. Don't get it out. Counter Bay, get hold of the footy. Little toe poke, gone forward, loose player in dispute. Victor pick it up and kick forward. Oh, Mark blasted straight through the hands. That's bowled him. You're out middle stump. Picked up now it is by the bays down there through Hooper. William Hooper gets the ball, bouncy. Oh, sits up nicely for Elijah Horrocks, but he's set upon. Interception comes out for Victor Harbour. They've got to clear the football. They do. The handball's a shocker though. Backwards it goes to the bays, but the tackles have been in and applied, and the umpire will come in and ball up. Ball up in front of the corner there between the club and the netball courts, and up where they go again. Even sort of ruck contest in there. Plenty of players around the footy. It's going to be nothing but ball up, or some hassles going in. The umpires are trying to let it go. They're just wrestling over it.
Not much point in trying to let it go. It only gets worse.
Yeah.
There's more and more come in.
Flick up in there again they go. Tompkin gets his hands to it. Victor come up with a double play up over the top. Bay trap it. Victor Harbour trap it to the body. Drive him up towards the boundary line, and they're wrestling with it. The umpire will come in and ball it up again. It's one of them games, Kev.
It is, isn't it?
He's going to get the lucky quick break out. Victor can just quieten them down. The Bay's down here. They can come home with the money in the last quarter. Victor, now get it, kick forward, Alloway, got to get the front sit a little bit too high for him, got fingers to it but punched away from it. It is, Bay's got hold of it, and Alloway's got hold of the base, and that ball ain't going nowhere but the central umpire's hands. And ball up a little right in front of the old club rooms there.
And half it doesn't move back into the other half of the oval.
Yeah, just sneaking. Hopefully the body can go out in a clearing kick so we can get one away. Tap up over the top. Goes towards the Victor direction, but the Bays are working their defence okay, and so's will Victor's trap. It goes over to Davis, I think it was. Go back out wide, out on the side, the club room side wing. Long kick backwards. Carpet, he gets underneath it, sits it, can't take the mark. Ball in dispute along the ground, going towards the pocket. Who's going to pick it up? How's the umpire going to see this one? Ball it in, please. So ball it in, it will be. This going to be, Bays won't be minding this. Being the umpire, I thought it might have been a kick, so he's been caught short back.
Yeah, I think he was hoping it would have been.
Yeah.
He's too far behind to see it then.
Being the umpire with the footy now terrible. Throws it back into a bit too short. It is indeed. Or Bay play trying to too much of the footy, and that'll be holding the ball, Kev. So Victor will relieve a little bit of pressure. And the defenders will come up with a free kick. Bash him.
Someone's opening their mouth
so somebody keeps opening their mouth for Encounter Bay, and that's 350s for Encounter Bay. Victor Harbour very disciplined. They haven't given it away, so this is the advantage is there's a good 3 or 4 kicks for Victor Harbour because it's a hard drive it into the wing. Well, he didn't give him 50, that's for sure. He's giving him about 37.
Well, I reckon he's giving him a lot more.
No. only just out the top of the 50 there, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Kick's gone back out, kicks it out towards the club rooms. He didn't really gain any advantage out of all that indeed. Centre wing in front of the club. The boundary umpire with the footy to throw it in. It's 5-2 to Victor Harbour, 5-8 in Counter Bay.
Umpire throws the ball in. You see that big hook on it then when he threw the ball in with the breeze blowing.
Want something out of this.
Yes, he's not going to get it though. I think the umpire's just standing. Is he going to play holding the ball? He's just hanging around.
Either that or he should take up wrestling. Yeah. You go in and do the old 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ground, don't you? You're out.
You're out. Tonkin goes up for the run, knocks it down behind him. It doesn't really go to anyone. There's too many people there to try and get it to anyone. Umpire signals the wrong way and Counter Bay get.
It wouldn't be a good traffic cop, would it?
That'll be right into each other. A little kick down the ground, finds his teammate out there for Counter Bay. He gets the ball across. That was a ball goes down the ground, off hands it goes. Here's a chance for Counter Bay if they can pick it up. Not that far out from goals. They pick it up. Ball comes out loose out of the pack. Players are just going in the pack, out the pack, and in the end the umpire, is he going to pay a free kick? I think he might pay a free kick. It's got a free kick to Counter Bay.
Well, I thought Tyson was clapping his hands in, and I thought I was just going to good work for the boys, but it's obviously heard the whistle and the free kick has gone straight to
Lachlan Costello, senior cop, comes in there to have a shot at goal. And I think he has put that one straight through as well. So that's in Counter Bay's 6th goal. And Counter Bay go to 6 goals 8. Victor Harbour 5 goals 2.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the plumbing service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Williams and Wade Sweetman.
Good on using the kids coming through, that's great. Ball comes back up, this one the Tonks gets hold of the footy, ball in dispute on the ground, Jetty Wilson in there, tapped up over the top, still Victor Harbour going in hard at the footy at the ground level, can't get hold of it, Counter Bay going in as well. Oh, they're in, Tompkins in, they're after him. Take him to ground, the umpire will come in and ball up again. Just going to flick it up in the air pretty quickly, which we can clear a bit of a space, and we've got a blood rule. As the blood rule goes off, so ground the grounds, the scores half-time scores here. Wollonga 8 goals 11, Gould put in at 1-3, Langhorne Creek 8-8, Strath 5-1, Mount Compass 13 goals 7 to Yankulilla 1 goal 3, McLaren 5 goals 7, Moponga 1 goal 7. A bit breezy at Mudlark Park. Was that McLaren they playing that one?
Yeah,
McLaren, didn't
I think it's McLaren, or is it? No, I think it's Mudlark Park.
It probably would be a bit windy up on top of that hill.
It would be windy there anyway. Umpire comes in now after that interchange there for the blood rule. Belted down there by Tonkin. Ball comes out loose. Here's a chance for the Bays to pick it up. They can't go back in. Horrocks at it. Got a hand pass out quickly. Got it out to a player in all sorts of trouble out there, and the umpire will come in again and throw it up. So all the players again in one half of the oval. Tompkins in ruck out there, pushes it down. No one's going to get this one. They just dive on top of the ball once again, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. So it's just the attacking side of centre for Counter Bay. Ball comes out now. Player there from Counter Bay trying to get it out. He can't, and that was Fraser Tonkin. It's on the ground. They dive in on top of that, and then there's a player for Victor to be given the free kick, and that is a Wheater.
Leslie.
And he kicks it across the ground, and Ross. That's a great tug then. Ross took it out in front of his opponent, and he puts his hand to the ice to try and see down the ground a bit, and it's getting like that for us at the moment. And the ball goes down the ground. They fly for it down there, on the ground it goes, pushing it out. That's about the closest it's been down that end, I think, this quarter. And the umpire will throw it up again for the 15th time this third quarter. From the throw up, comes out, little kick is going out there, the advantage of Victor Harbour. Will they get the ball out? No, they won't. Counter Bay, or a player there dives on the ball.
Tucked it straight underneath, Kev, he's gone.
Under, he's gone.
textbook.
No, I think that's what they've got to do.
Oh, that was
You dive on top of the ball.
And then he just reeled it straight underneath.
Yeah, he did, and that was number 29 that did that, James Bradford.
Look out, Rowdy out, Canterbury are out.
Cross there to Hooper. Hooper gets a long hand pass to a player out there by himself. Oh, it hit him on the chest, nearly bounced off. That was Costello again. Back goes Rigby Barnes. Rigby Barnes puts it on the boot, and they made a bit of a mess of that, kicking with the breeze that time. And Victor Harbour will get the ball. Down the ground, they'll go with it. Over near the coach's box, the club room side of the ground. And Pin and Powder Bay pick it up. They do pick it up. The player got a hand pass. Hit the teammate on the chest, bounced off. And again, it's just another rolling scrum to the other side of the ground, Nifty.
Yeah, yes indeed. Right in front of the Cameroon out there. With the footy. Too close to the boundary line. We can't whack it out yet. When they go up, they go Tonk and McKay do the ruck. You know, I reckon Tonk's got a little bit of hand down up on the ground. Ball in dispute. Couldn't be going to roll to Victor Harbour. They grab hold of it. They try to run out of the pack, bust it, go backwards again. Handball spins out. Well done, Victor. Little toe poke along the ground, but well trapped. It is there by the bay. Players then tackled in there. Well, holding the ball. They're coming out thick and fast now, Kev. Victor Harbour, free kick. Victor Harbour, what are we going to do? We're going to go short, pump it long. We needed options. We're looking for the pocket. He had no vision for anywhere else but the pocket, and the pocket wasn't probably his best option. Intercepted by Encounter Bay. Now they break quickly, and quickly they do. Open it up, indeed it is, but Victor Harbour are going to cover it. They've got weighted numbers back there. It's picked up back there. It is by Kruger. Kruger gets it out to a teammate. Another good mark. They're hogging it in front of the new club rooms. Switch it up, play. Up in front of the centre wing. Yeah, it looks like McKay. McKay now keeps it low, trajectory again. That's a good kick. Is that Ross? I think it is Michael Ross out there. Ross with the football, loads up inside 50, looking for the boss, and Alloway takes the beauty. Absolute right fingertipper. So Alloway plays on quickly. He knows how important this is to get the goals in, and the lead comes out, and the lead comes off for Victor Harbour. So 30 metres out directly in front. Kick forward's going to come through from Reece Bartram. If Bartram nails this one, this will be worth 3 goals a quarter if Bartram can get this one. This shouldn't be a problem, even with the breeze. Accuracy is going to come off Bartram. He's popped it a bit high, so he's going to drop short. She's still in there. Ball in dispute up on the ground. Bays clear it. Hurry, kick comes back out. Victor run onto it, try and keep it in. They still do. Backwards it goes to Bartram again. Back over to the top. It is by Brian. Brian gets some footy around deep in the pocket. Oh, Cliffy Wheater can't take the mark. Still goes out there. Barnesy clears the football. Handballs over the top. Happy handball coming from Encounter Bay. A kick forward it is, but it just goes straight down the throat of the Bashan boys. They just lining themselves up. Oh, Bashan tries to take him on. Got the handball away, says the umpire. Now with the boss in Jenny Wilson. He looks left, he looks like he gives it straight off to Elijah Morris. Oh, look at Neil going, look at Davis going. All the stars for the Bays are running forward. Davis gets hold of the footy, can't take the mark, controls it, run around the point post. He's swung, spun around like a ballerina. Footy goes out of bounds right alongside the point post boundary umpire. Oh no, he's paid it a free kick.
Well,
deliberate, he's paid that one. So Victor Harbour brings the footy back in again. Load up, out towards scoreboard side pocket. Basham gets all the footy, comes off hands out of bound. Kev, how'd you see that one?
Yes, that was an interesting one that the bound jump ball was a fair way behind there.
Long way behind, because that break from Wilson, the boys was pretty quick.
So the bound jump ball's got it now. Come back well into the oval again. Throws it in. Plenty of players around the ball. Up they go. Belted down there by the Bays through Gould. Goes down to the forward line again. Across the line it goes, and the umpire says, throw it in. So we're 17 minutes into this last quarter, and Encounter Bay lead by 2 goals, or 12 points.
She's going to be down to the wire, Kev.
Is it ever? Bound umpire's got hold of it. We'll throw it in again. In it goes. Prideaux throwing into that breeze at the moment. Ball come down. It's on the ground again. It's over near that boundary line, and the umpire says it's out of bounds, and he will throw it in. So it's only been out of bounds, with it resulting in a free kick twice today. Boundary umpire's got hold of it, not far around from the left behind post, down the Victor Harbour end. Throws it in, he's almost throwing that in the goal square. It's gone down there to Victor, they pick it up, have a quick kick out. Player then going against the tide from Victor Harbour, manages to pick it up, kick it down the ground, but he's only kicked it to where two other players, and they can't get the ball out either.
Well, they're all around the footy.
They are all around the footy. They are all in the 50-metre arc just about. Nicky, there is no one there.
A kick out's going to come back in again because Encounter Bay built a wall. They're the last line of defence across the centre of the ground.
You could have another game on here at the same time.
Yeah, bring the mini league out. They could have another bit of kick.
There's no one near it.
No.
Anyway, the boundary umpire and the central umpire are having another chat down there, and in the end they decide to throw it in. There's too many discussions here, I think. Signals are better than big discussions all the time, and the boundary umpire throws it in again. In it goes in this time, knocked down by Victor. Well, the ball's just gone nowhere. Victor player's got hold of it, and he's well and truly grabbed, thrown on the ground, and the umpire will throw it up. And this has been going on and on and on, hasn't it? Down there at the moment. Out it comes, Victor player. How he got through that, I'll never know. But anyway, he broke through here. This is going to go across the ground this time. Here it goes across, and it was touched across the line. So the umpire will have to throw it in.
Luke West probably should have stopped then, let the player run into him, let it go out of bounds.
All they've done now is run another, the whole lot of them have run about another 10, 15 metres further down the ground.
At least they brought the play in front of us now, Kev.
We have. Boundary umpire tosses it in. In go the ruckman. Victor Ruckman there, McKay probably got the first touch. It could have been a little bit too high, couldn't it?
It's not hard on Gary, he's only 3'6".
Umpire's going to throw it up again. He ought to throw this up as high as he can and then just run away. I think he has got the hell out of here this time. There's a chance now for Victor to get rid of the ball. Over it goes to Rigby Barnes. Can he get rid of it? Shakes it off his opponent. Puts it up high, down to the forward line it goes. And the mark has been taken down there for Victor Harbour by Ben Basham. So Basham now, he just kicks it over in front of the scoreboard, offhands it goes, and Carpenter's got the run of the ball, gets it quickly over here to Horrocks. Horrocks gets it down the ground, plays it quickly down there through
your mate,
Nick Marshall. And when the ball comes out loose now, and here's a chance now for Base to do something with it. There's some loose hand pass coming out. Plenty of defenders down there for Victor. It's on the ground, and again, it's like about a 20 tag team man out there at the moment, wrestling game, and the umpire will come in and chuck it up. And they're going further and further down with no one there. It's almost centre half forward now.
Yeah.
There's no one the other side of centre half forward. Taken down there by Victor. Will they get it? The player had hold of it for a while, but the umpire's just standing there throwing it up, and he's probably got about another 2 or 3 minutes of this quarter to go. 21 minutes just ticked over, Nifty.
There's umpire with a 40 up they go. Tonkin tries to go up the back one, come out the back door, it goes. Alloway gets in there, he puts out the don't argue and gets a kick away. Kick away it is, just out wide out on the wing. Victor can run onto it and run onto it. They do, they break away a little toe poke forward, comes up okay. The 1-2 comes back in for him to kick through from Ross. It is up over the top. Encounter Bay have to work overtime to clear it again. And here we go. Oh, the little clever kick wasn't a good one. Barnesy in trouble, but he's not bad in traffic. Handball back up over the top. Intercept by Victor. Look out. Here comes Victor Harbour through Alloway. Just gets a shove in as he gets the kick away, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a free kick in for Encounter Bay. Well, I just think, oh, yeah.
Get that one.
Bay, little chip in, up over the top, that's okay. It finds Gould. Gould goes short, finds Barnesy. Barnesy's just looking to slow things down, he's just checking the mark. Little chip back up over the top, kick down the line, it'll come through Hamish Tonkin. Now gets it out wider again. All the players have to shield their eyes from the sun. Now in the safe hands of Bonus. Bonus now loads up the footy. Gary Carpenter's out the front sit, takes the mark. Gotta go quickly. Get it on to Neil. Bends it out wide. Neil's on the lead, takes the mark.
That's what happens when you can open it up a bit.
Coast to coast, they can go pretty quick. They can, yeah.
20 seconds of time on gone.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been much time in there. What have we got? One goal or something? No, two goals
have been kicked.
2 goals.
44 to 32 at the moment. Encounter Bay 2 goals ahead.
That wind has just died down a little bit now. It's not as strong as it was that first half. But this has got to be pinpoint actually for Tyson Hill. They're going to need every point they get coming into the last. Neil on his way in. Or goal umpire stands up pretty true. Victor Harbour dropped their heads there, and then the defenders, he put it straight through the eye diddle. Tyson Neil gets his goal in the third term, and in Canterbury get their 7th. They go to 7-8 to 5-2 Victor Harbour on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
And they went coast to coast, and with that, Tyson Neil kicks one the other end.
Umpire throws it up in the centre. Good push down there by Tonkin. Well, the players in the two.
He's in trouble.
He got 2 Victor Harbour players
over
there.
the shoulder.
He got two with one go then anyway. Victor Harbour will get the free kick. Now down to centre half forward they go. Ellaway's in the middle of the pack. He can't take the mark. Tonkin had it down there, went the hand pass, it slipped off the end of his hand. He's a little bit lucky. Wilson's tried the break. How did he get dispossessed of that? The umpire's going to give a free kick to Victor Harbour.
Play on quickly, they do. Handball comes back out in the centre. The ground wasn't a good one. Davis gives the football up. High ball from Encounter Bay. Who's going to run onto it? Neil's got the set, or the bounce beats him. And the bounce beats Basham. She's a rolling old ball, but it comes up. Sits up okay for Basham. Victor Harbour got themselves a couple of metres from Bay players. They can steady and kick forward. Forward they do. Down the line, or they take the mark. Yes, they did, and that's Hartsall. Hartsall now kicks it up and towards the coach's boxes, body on body. Victor get a little toe poke away. In front is the Bays, get it forward. Victor toe poke it out to advantage. Victor bend it back around the body. The Bays are out in front. Clearing football's going to come down from Fraser Top, and that went into a mess. The players, they're striding over it. The pride of Victor Harbour's on the line. There goes the honker. It is 3/4 time here at the Victor Harbour Oval, with Encounter Bay 7-8-50 to Victor Harbour 5-2-32, Kev.
Yes, well, it was just one of those quarters, wasn't it, where one team was trying to get the goals and the other team was just trying to stop them.
Just going back, 2 minutes ago, that one for Alloway, is that going to cost them? I think, it hurt so much, didn't it?
Well, see, Victor didn't score that quarter.
No.
Victor didn't score. They were on 5-2, and Encounter Bay, instead of kicking points like they did in the first half, they made 3 goals. They're kicking goals that quarter, and they have gone to 7-8. The goal kickers: Tyson Neil 3, Gary Carpenter 2, James Bradford for Encounter Bay 1, and Jed Wilson 1. While for Victor Harbour, and this is something we don't normally see, is all their players, 5 players, have got a goal each. Leslie Reacher, Ryan Fletcher, Michael Ross, Clint Alloway and LJ Connors. 3/4 time here at the Victor Harbour Oval. We'll be right back with the last quarter straight after these messages.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs. 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
You give them to yourself, Cookie, and we'll get ready with the umpire. He holds the ball aloft, Cookie. Thank you, you're right. Save that certain Nord up until 5 o'clock. Here comes the ump. There goes the siren, and away we go here to start the last term. Up they go. Tonkin get a little bit of a fingertip on it, but Victor Harbour kick forward. Kick forward they do. The first race to it. Canterbury get hold through Tonkin. Can't get it. Picked up by the Bay. He's tackled, put to the ground. Umpire hovering. Says, no boys, I'll ball it up. At the bottom of the pack, Jetty Wilson, and he's playing all 4 quarters today, Kev, so he's having a bit of a run, bit of a fitness run to the finals, is he? Oh, that was deemed to be, to me, as the throw comes out, but it's okay to Victor. He's getting the guy on hands on the knees, poor bugger. He's got rid of the football, and the football is firing forward. Alloway's been well held on to, but the run comes through for Victor Harbour. First goal on the board for this the quarter to them. It is by Dylan Leach. And Victor Harbour is right on the money, Kev. They're back in the game, back in the hunt.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yeah, I went for Victor Harbour, and the other two went for Canterbury. I think I'm leading by 1 game or something, Kev.
Umpire comes in to throw the ball up. Up he goes, throws it up high. Down on the ground it goes. Here's a chance. Down there, big Tonkin. He got down to his teammate down there in Davis. He kicks it over where that crowd is out there on the hill. There's some noise out over there. And here's a chance for the Bays to pick it up. They do pick it up. Can't do anything with it though. And they're down there in the shadow of that big tree. And the umpire will come in and throw it up.
I think we might be saved, Kev. That big shadow's cloud up there might just jump in the way in a hurry.
I hope it does. From the throw up now, ball comes down, quick hand pass out, given a chance now to Victor, to a counter Bay. Out they go, they run towards goal down there. Can they score anything?
Yep.
They scored a minor score only, so 7 goals, 9 in Counter Bay, 6 goals to Victor Harbour.
Victor clear the football quickly, headed out towards it, goes to the tall timber, can't get it. Canterbury trying to bring it back in, intercepted by Victor. Handball up over the top, back it goes to the Bays again. Handballs at the ground, they're going to be in trouble here. They need to clear the footy out of there. Victor Harbour's got hold of it, tackle taken the ground, umpire sees it his way and come in and ball up. The sun glistening off the top of his forehead there, Kev. Up by they go again. Tonkin was the only one going up for the ruck, and Jill jumped in, tapped it straight down up on the ground. Pack of players up underneath it. Ross with the football for Victor does the old tunnel ball. Handballs down. I don't know if that's the best option. Can Victor get away with the footy? It isn't. There seems to be plenty of Bay players wanting the football. Oh, wrapped around one end. He's gone. Hold the ball all over. Beat the umpire on that one. Victor with it. Can they clear the football? They need a fast break. They need to get it Alloway, and Alloway in a hurry. Alloway's underneath the footy, undersees it, runs over to the top of it, tries to get the hunt going here, or runs in hard on the Canter Bay player that's got the footy. I think it might have been Gould. It is at the bottom of the pack, and Gould knew the danger and was trying to hold it in there and done a good job. Alloway wanted holding the ball. Alloway's put his hand up. He's going to do the rucking, Jules. He goes Tonkin. No, he goes straight over the top of Alloway, taps it down, rakes it towards the boundary line. Handball comes off. A handball goes out, and out goes the boundary line. 7-9 in Counter Bay. 6-2 Victor Harbour. 4 minutes gone. Last quarter.
Boundary umpire's got hold of the ball. Angus Pearson's out there. Comes in, throws the ball in. Comes in a little bit short. Ball comes down the ground. Ross comes out with it. Puts the ball on the left boot. Almost a mark taken down there by Rigby Barnes. Across the line it goes. And it's a minor score only. 6 goals 3. Victor Harbour. 7 goals 9 in Counter Bay.
That was close by Barnesy.
2 goals the difference.
Kicks up to himself with the kicking duties. Loads up. Gets 15 metres and loads up another 45. Alloway's underneath the football. Trying to work it out. Victor Harbour get it. Little kick smothered off the ground down the line. Ross can't beat it to the boundary line. And the boundary umpire says, I'll have it and throw it in. Victor Harbour made themselves a bit of ground, only about 35 metres around the deep pocket, scoreboard side pocket.
If Encounter Bay get a break out of here,
oh yeah,
it'd be a hell of a break because there's no one further down the ground.
Yeah, it's a bit of a catastrophe in there for Victor Harbour. They've got to do a bit of ducking and Alloway's got it, back of the pack, kicked it over a lot of them and put it straight through the high diddle. Glenn Alloway finally comes up as the multiple goal kicker for Victor Harbour. Victor Harbour go to 7 goals 3 to Encounter Bay 7 goals 9 on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Scores Wollonga 13 goals 14, Gore Port Elliot 3 goals 5. Langhorne Creek Lookout Cookie 14 goals 13, Strathalbyn 5 goals 1. Mount Compass, whoopsie, 20 goals 9, Yank 1 3, McLaren 6 7, Moponga Selix 3-10.
Yeah, well, Ryan Fletcher now, he's going to have a long shot in for goal. You've got Alloway down there, he can't get it. And the ball now is marked right on the last line of defence down there by Encounter Bay. So it's probably one of the
Tonks,
one of the hoopers, wasn't it? I think it might have been that had it then. Ball's on the ground though, and the umpire will come in and throw it up once again. Gee, another goal here would put Victor right in the driver's seat, wouldn't it? Umpire throws it up and throwing it up a bit higher each time, giving them plenty of chance to knock the ball out. Hand pass comes out here, and Victor Harbour have got the runners at the moment. They can get it down the ground, they can't, and the ball now has bounced across the line. He showed a bit of speed then, the player that run through there, and Doug Proud, and they'll get it down the centre half forward. Alloway's got the chance there. Flat-handed the ball down, hit him on the chest, and he's got a chance now to even the scores up.
He hasn't kicked that many goals, but he's been the presence for him, hasn't he? In the forward line, just that big body and his big mark.
So if he gets onto this one, there should be no problems with it. The wind might take it off, and the wind will take it off. He has jagged that right across, and that is a minor score only. So it's 7 goals 4, Victor Harbour, 7 goals 9, Encounter Bay on our Telstra Shop scoreboard, Nifty. You just about live in the Telstra Shop, don't you?
Oh yeah, I won't be allowed to go back there for a while, Kev.
Minister for Finance is having a bit of problems, is she?
Yeah, no, she's got a new business phones for all.
For all?
Yeah, for all. Yes. New Apple 10, iPhone 10. And anniversary at the 9, they hop-stopped the 9 and went straight to 10, so... Learning how to drive it, that's the next trick, it's not too bad.
It's cookie.
Yeah, old techno whiz he is. Yeah, I'll have to call around there later, get some helpful advice from the techno whiz. I think Hooper it is with the football. They aren't wasting as much time. It's not Wrigley Barnes with them orange burners.
Ooh,
kicked it up and there, McKay underneath it, tried to get it, Basham's in there, the big timber's coming forward. And umpire was holding the ball and he ran straight into Elijah Horrocks. His ear back out of the pack, nearly dropped on his foot. Thought he comes back over the top. I could grab Nick Marshall. Kev's taught him everything he knows. Nick Marshall has to wait a bit. They have to flood forward. There is nobody down there. It's a wall of Victor Harbour. They got there first, build up the wall.
That's hardly a mark.
Nick Marshall just goes.
Oh, he's a bit lucky.
I'm not buying land off of you, umpire. No. I reckon that was about 11 metres. This one's going to be 15. Goes back to Tyson Neal. Now the floods move to Encounter Bay's end. Tyson's going way across the far side of the oval. Back to Barnesy. Barnesy's got the run. Has a bounce, goes up, centre to the ground.
Waited for it.
Hamish Tonkin had to wait for it. They get away with it. Peel off the footy. Elijah Horrocks with it. I think it was that Westy out there with the footy. Gets it down in deep to Davis. Davis does the look. The balk around. Over it goes to Gary Carpenter. Gary Carpenter loads up. Heads for the top of the square. We've got a target. Oh yes, indeed we have. Encounter Bay right at the top of the kick-off line. I reckon that could be the boss. Is that Jetty Wilson? Is it flooded back there? I reckon it is.
He's got plenty of plaster.
Keep coming, Mr. Anyway. Cloud, and get this sun out of my face. It is Jetty Wilson. So the boss has come in action. So, it'll be the first time he's probably played all 4 quarters, I reckon, this year. Well, we've seen every game of the Bays, but Jetty Wilson 15 metres out directly in front.
Oh, he's hit the man on the mark.
Oh, what are you doing, coach? This one will be on the replay. The boys will be watching this one, and they didn't get anything out of it.
Not a sausage. The ball will be thrown in by the boundary umpire. 15 metres out, kicked in the man on the mark.
Oh, well, dear, oh dear. Ball hands with a boundary umpire. He throws the footy back in, all low and flat it is. Back in there, over chance for the Bays here. Quick snap, I reckon, is off target and through for a minus score only. 7-10 Encounter Bay, 7 goals for Victor Harbour on our Telstra Shop scoreboard.
The cloud's just at the right spot at the right time.
Keep coming, yeah.
Anyway, from the kick in there, Victor Harbour got control of the ball out there for Ross. Comes off the side of Ross's boot when he went to kick it over there. And the ball now will be very close to the boundary line. No, the umpire lets him play on. It's gone out there to the big fella in Alloway. So Alloway's got no one to kick it to. They're here and down the other end. It's like a jailbreak down there. The free kick out of the pack now. It's gone down to the centre half forward area and Encounter Bay. I mean, they don't want to make a mess of this because they've gone backwards with the ball. They've only got to cause a turnover here and they're in big trouble. Ball's gone across the ground. It's gone out there to Bradford. Bradford kicks it down. He's kicked it down to the little fella down there in, I'm not too sure who that one was down there for Encounter Bay, but the ball has gone out of bounds. And what have they done here? The umpire's paid the free kick.
Encounter Bay.
Bays have got the free kick. The sun's gone behind the cloud, which is great. And he comes in to take the kick. You're going to fly for this one. Oh, at the back of the pack there was 2 Victor Harbour players there and they've given the mark there to Ben Basham. He decides he doesn't want the kick. He's given it across there to Hartshawn. Hartshawn kicks it down the ground and here's a big fella for Victor Harbour. He gets a quick hand pass across. It goes there to Magel.
Cut off.
And Magel has it cut off. That was cut off as well for Encounter Bay. Anyway, down it goes again. Picked up this time by Kenny Carton. He's gone for holding the ball. And Victor Harbour will get the free kick. Free kick goes out there to Doug Proud. He just comes in and centres the ball. This is a great spot. If Victor can mark the ball, they can't. The back of the pack, all the players took the mark out there, plays on. Umpire called him the play on anyway. Here's a quick kick down the ground, and that is going through the goals. And I think that was up to 34. I reckon that was Ben Williams that kicked up. Come loose now, and it is a goal to Victor Harbour. So it's 8 goals for Victor Harbour, 7 goals 10 Encounter Bay, tied up on 52 points each.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
Bounce on through, went straight through the goal umpire, no one there. Ball up in the middle again. Fraser Tonkin needs to get this one down and out, but they don't. Victor Harbour get it driving forward again. Now comes Barnesy. Barnesy at centre half back, gets the footy, hits the ground run and plays on quickly. Gone wide out towards the boundary line. It's going to go out. No one touches it. It'll be a free kick, Victor Harbour. Back in it goes centre wing. They can come. They bring the football back into Hartshorn.
He might do the same thing.
Same thing again. It's gone down the line they have. They return the favour. But it's still a long way home from Encounter Bay, and that breeze is dying off a little bit, so the Bays need to run the football forward.
They've got to score to win it.
Oh yeah.
Too long to go now. It's only 13 minutes gone.
Ball comes back up into the middle, find out one of the young fellas out there in 32 there in Lachlan Williams. Williams now goes up, bit of a helicopter kick, oh was it? Yeah. Helicopter kick down there, can't be taken by Davis Neal, but Bay's out there, the back helps him out, interception up over by Jetty Wilson, oh that's good hands, back over to Elijah Horrocks. Horrocks gets the football back up over the top of this to Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin gets the football out wide, it gets to now to Bradford. Bradford gets the foot into a mess of play. Victor Harbour clear the football out. Can they clear it out? Comes off hands. No, Encounter Bay have got themselves a bit of a wall. Backwards it goes to Tonkin again. Tonkin gets the forward big deception in front. Gary Carpenter wanted it, but Davis turns around and says, Gary, get out of my way. You've had plenty of kicks. It's my turn. Davis just taking his time.
He's going to waste a lot of time here. The umpire might tell him to hurry up in a minute.
Yeah, but this one's, well, she's all tied away at the moment, folks, so...
had a good game last weekend in the Zone Country Championships, made the team of the carnival, so well done to
he's had a pretty good season.
Better known before as Ben Miles.
Yeah, he's had a really good season, Tim. Kick is on its way. Kick is bending back straight over the top of Big Louie's head. They're happy with that Encounter Bay. They hit the front by 6 points. 8-10 Encounter Bay, 8-4 Victor Harbour on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Time to go before the final siren will come here, for either side can get up and win it. Umpire throws the ball up high again in the middle, knocked down this time by McKay. No one's going to get this one, who are they? There, they throw it out. Here's a chance for player there, put his head down, and that's a tackle. Proud's got hold of it. They've got hold of Proud. Build him into the ground, and the umpire will come along and toss it up. Right in the centre of the oval. Up it goes. Knocked down again. Ball comes out loose. Here's a chance for Victor. Ball goes on the boot down to the half forward line, and a good mark taken down there by Barnes.
Bit of experience out there, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he took it from behind, so Barnes has got the ball on the half back flank. Well, he kicks it in. That was not a good kick in, but I think they'll get away with it here. They do. They get it down the ground for the time being anyway. Little fella comes through there. He can't do much. It's like a train running over a mouse then, and he's gone for holding the ball.
Victor.
And Victor will get the free kick. LJ Connors with it, and he's put that right down the ground, and I guess he's coming out here to take the mark. Got over the top,
again.
And there's this little ball goes straight into the goals.
Dylan Leach again. 2 in a row he's done there.
That's the second goal to Dylan Leach, and the score's all tied up once again. 9-4 Victor Harbour, 8-10 Encounter Bay.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Really cracker when we got a game like this. Tied away, folks, 58 points apiece.
Umpire,
go Kev.
Umpire comes in, throws the ball up again. Oh, Victor player tried to run through the back, can't, and the umpire will toss it up once again. Right in the centre of the ground this time. Up it goes again. Off hands it goes. Encounter Bay got the knockout. Can they pick the ball up out there? They do pick the ball up. Down to the half forward line. Out comes Wilson. He's trying to pick it up. Can't get past. It's on the ground. They'll jump on top of Horrocks down there, and the umpire circling around will come in and throw it up. So the scores are level at the 18-minute mark. Umpire tosses the ball up high, knocks it down. Out of the pack it goes by Rigby Barnes. Down to the centre half forward area. Coming out of the pack there, the little fella has a kick. Will it bounce?
Yes, it does!
He has hit the ground and bounced back the other way.
He's just made himself a hero.
He has. He's a senior Colt, Wade Sweetman, and he has put that one through, so that's Encounter Bay's 9th goal. Encounter Bay, 9-10. Victor Harbour, 9-4.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
And there that's out there today.
Nick's not that far out of it, is he? All comes back up. Fraser Tonga gets the footy down. Fraser's winning a lot of the taps, but they're not winning the footy out of centre. Sort of Barnsley's doing a roll back on half back line, not in the gut. So they just haven't got anybody to get the football back out, and that football's just turned into a pack of players just out on the half forward line for Victor Harbour. All given up again. They go in and up they go again. McKay this time's front sit, gets it down to his team up, but he can't dispossess. Now Barnsley's come into the play now, in there over the shoulder. It's going to go the way of Rigby. Barnsley needs to get up and go. I don't think you'd still want to be wandering around. It's only one straight kick, isn't it?
No, you don't want to waste too much
Goes up
time.
in the centre of the ground, finds Tonks. Goes backwards and out to Barnsley, the double take. Barnsley comes out wide it is. A good run down the line. It is there by Willie Hooper. Hooper can go pump it long, go forward. They want someone in the pocket. Where are we going to go? They go in the pocket, but the short kick didn't come off too good indeed. And Victor Harbour comes through it and comes through it pretty well with Ben Basham. Basham gives off the football to the run through his teammate. Little toe poke forwards, not a good one from Victor Harbour. Interception comes and Counter Bay get it, intercept it, and help it over the boundary line. Henry umpire with the footy. But he's still pumping up high. She's pulled down a little bit, but it's very pleasant now with that cloud cover. Wouldn't like to be on that mound now without the sun on your back, but never mind. Ball comes in. Tonkin front set. Jetty Wilson, the coach, comes in, gets it, hacks it off the boot. Basham out with the football, got it. He's a big body to throw around, but they managed to do it. The kick away, he comes for me, Counter Bay. Nick Marshall's in there. Kev, your protege, has got the footy, and another good mark by Nick.
Well, he couldn't kick the last one.
Took an absolute ripper the first term and goal. So Nick Marshall, no, he didn't go, did he? He missed it.
He missed it, yep.
Good mark this time. What are we? 15 out. Can he show the coach he can kick goals from 15 out? Nick Marshall on his way. Kicks on its way. Big Louis doesn't move. Pops it straight over his head. That could be the winning goal. There it is for Encounter Bay. They move along to 10-10 to Victor Harbour. 9 goals, 4 on a Telstra Shop scoreboard.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
And stuff like that. They were really flapping around in the first half, but settled right.
From the throw up, ball's back in the centre there. Little fella there in Cliff Wheater had the ball for a short time. And he grabbed hold of him, threw him on the ground, and we're 10 seconds away from time on. So there'll be a bit with these few goals kicked this last quarter. Out of the pack it goes now, and that was well blocked off the boot by Victor. And the umpire will throw it up again, almost right in the centre of the ground. 22 minutes and 6 seconds gone this last quarter. Umpire throws it up again. McKay tried to knock it down, can't. And there'll be a holding the ball decision against Victor, and Encounter Bay pick up the free kick out of centre.
He's probably lucky he didn't give 50 away, either. He never give it back to the player on the foot.
Anyway, Barnes had it there for a while. He kicks it down, and Bay's only got to get their marks down here and have another shot for goal, and they're in business.
Mark being played by Encounter Bay, Kev. I would have thought Victor was in front, but it's Tyson Neal.
Tyson Neal.
Probably the best kicker that you want from 40 metres out into a bit of a breeze. He's 2 shots on. He's nailed him up. He has 3 at the moment.
The umpire wants to hurry him up. He's gone back about 50 metres from his mark.
He's going to be the first one in the shares, Kev.
Yeah, it could be. So 1 minute of time on's gone. There's 2 goals of difference.
This will knock the nail in, I think. If Tyson Neal can dissect it straight through the height, little kick on its way. Tyson Neal, oh, Big Louis doing a bit of a waltz across the goals. He's off target. He's gone for the pacemaker. 10-11 Encounter Bay. 9 goals, 4 Victor Harbour. Telstra Shop scoreboard.
And Victor Harbour now got to get this ball down the other. Oh, that is a great kick there. It's almost gone right down to the centre of the ground. Taken out of the centre now by
Here
Victor.
we go.
And there is no one down there at the moment. Apart from a couple of Encounter Bay players just standing there. So it's about a 4 on the 1 out here where they've knocked the ball forward. There's a chance for Victor if they can pick it up. They do. Good pick up there, and he has kicked that out the bounds on the 4. And that's going to help Encounter Bay out no end. As the ball will be brought back in. The little kick goes back in. They're going the wrong way with it at the moment, but all they've got to do now is hold up time for about another 3 minutes. So Encounter Bay have got the ball almost in the full back area down there from Victor Harbour, and here's a chance. They tried to kick the ball in short. Off hands it goes. Here's a chance for a goal down there, and I think he might have got it too. That's a goal to Victor Harbour.
Reece Bartram.
Reece Bartram, and that is their 10th goal. 10 goal for Victor Harbour, 10 goals 11 in Encounter Bay.
Parr's famous fish cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Parr's famous fish cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
Well, Ponga looked like they might have dropped themselves out the race after the day. Up they go again. Tompkins knows the urgency. Gets it. Ball goes to ground. Picks it up again, but it's come back to Basham. Here comes Victor Harbour. Can they last roll of the dice? Yes, they can. Victor right on through. The last goal kicker picks it up and gets hold of a good mark there in Reece Bartram. He's gone back a long way.
Well, he thinks he can kick it. It's a fair sort of kick he's going to have to do at the end of the day.
Bartram on his way from 55 metres down.
It's gone
It's gone straight through the middle. Bartram's on fire. Victor on fire. 1 point ball game. We're well into time on. 10-11 Encounter Bay, 11 goals for Victor Harbour.
Hi, it's Jamie here, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with the NBN, pop by for a chat. Our team of experts can help answer all your questions. And don't worry, we won't load you up with confusing manuals or tech jargon. It's just a face-to-face chat with one of the team to help get your NBN service up and running in no time. And then that's the public service. So pop by the Telstra Store Victor Harbour today.
Ball back from the centre, Kev. You have it.
Umpire throws the ball up again in the centre. Pushed down, kicked out of there by Victor Harbour. It's gone down there through Ben Williams. Cut off down there by Encounter Bay. Player there with the ball, I reckon, not Carpenter, but they're playing around with it at the moment. They've only got to kick a score here. It's either win it or draw it, Victor Harbour. It's taken a long time to kick it. Umpire just calls him in to do it. The players in nearly spoiled each other. And Encounter Bay got the ball. Barnes has got it. He bounced it. Is he going to bounce it again? No, he's not. Kicks it in. He's Gary Carpenter. He's got hold of it. They nearly got hold of him. Down to the forward line it goes. This will be interesting down there. They've got to keep it in. Victor do that, either tie it or win it. And there's a mark being taken now by Victor. Down their line, and now he comes into a good mark taken in by Ross. Ross puts the ball on the ball. Down to the forward line it goes. Coming out, here's a little fella down there. He's kicked a couple of goals. He goes over to Proud. Proud comes in. He has a shot down. Oh, Proud missed it down there for Victor. Could have taken a mark. Probably would have scored from there. Got something anyway. Out it comes now. Encounter Bay, hang on. Down to the forward line it goes, and there's a mark. And this will be interesting because it won't be too long to go. 28 minutes gone.
Douglas
in this
Proud, has he got any legs left in him? He's hop and he's probably... He gives it out to Basham, the biggest kicker out there.
And Basham's going to get a point out of this.
No, he won't. It's Mark on the line. Oh, it's been paid to Mark.
The mark to Victor.
Mark to Victor.
Well, he's got to score something from there, doesn't he? It's going to be a pretty tight sort of angle.
It's a draw or a win to Victor.
They're the only team that can do it now. Nearly 29 minutes gone in this last quarter. He won't want to try and run around because if the siren goes, he's in big trouble.
Kicks on its way. Kick comes through. It's hit the post.
It's hit the post.
1 point. We have another draw. Kevin, what is it with this ground?
71 points each.
Oh dear, oh dear. Can they go coast to coast in Counter Bay? I don't know how much time to go. We had plenty of goals. Barnsley's hanging on to the footy. I'd get going, Riggers. Then again, he's got to make it precise. If it comes back, they win. Victor. Barnsley's got to clear it. Runs his distance. Kick to himself and run out distance. Football up, about, alive. Handball comes on from Encounter Bay. Elijah Horrocks has got it. They dispossess Isaac Horrocks. They played it. Play the advantage. Goes on. He tried to handball out. Play on to call. It wasn't holding the ball. It was not holding the ball. And they went to, and Victor thought it was. And they wanted the free kick. So it's gone to Gary Carpenter. No, it's got to come back to Davis. This is going to end up in a door now. Davis has got to get on. I think Encounter Bay got the advantage sitting at the halfway mark. Everybody's flooded forward. Davis is going for the draw. Oh no, we're going for the win, sorry.
Is he going for the draw or win?
Win.
I think he's kicked it out on the full.
Ball comes back up
he's
in the
kicked it out on the full.
Comes back in again. No, I don't know. I think we've got draw up here. We should have up on this one, haven't we?
We should have.
Down up on the ground again. Davis with the football again. Oh, it goes. Pulls head down. Take it up too high. How's the umpire going to see it? Dean to be holding the ball. Comes back in. Michael Ross with the football. Michael Ross, what are we doing? Handballs it out wide. Out wide it goes. Out
there's a chance.
Hartshorn kicks the footy. She bounces on through. She's through for a minor score. I will come on and wave up. Bear with me, Kev. I'm going to duck out.
Perhaps we didn't put that last point down, but anyway, we're not too sure of the score, but we know that there's 30 minutes gone in this last quarter. From the kicking, it's a big kick in down there by Encounter Bay, and the ball's been marked by a teammate down there. What is it, Nifty?
11-6, Victor, 10-11.
So Victor in front by a point. Down to the centre it goes. This quarter's gone now for 31 minutes. Victor Harbour now, they've got the run of the ball down. If they can kick this in, they can't keep it in. The ball's on the ground, and Encounter Bay come in, try and pick it up. They jump on top of it. Down there again, it's on the boundary line, so when they keep it in,
there goes the hooker.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. There it is. There goes the siren. And Victor sneak in by one solitary point. 72 to 71. 11 goals 6 to 10 goals 11. And you won't get much closer than that with a point in the last minute or so to Victor Harbour, and that's what they've snuck in by.
Yeah, I think we're pretty right. I think we might have missed that one. We're just waiting on the goal umpires will come in. We'll just wait on to score it off. I think Victor Harbour are pretty happy about it, and I think they're pretty right. We can just click up that last point. We
probably didn't put it on, I think, when the draw was there.
Umpires are all met back up in the middle again, and well, it's good to see the Cromati, the two neighbours here, back up all out in the pocket in front of the scoreboard, all going through and shaking each other's hands. Goal umpires are coming in there. We get Big Louie up in the middle, but what a game.
Well, not too many people have moved, have they? So
well, you thought that Encounter Bay had probably come home with the win, and then they looked like they'd saved it. And Victor Harbour, they never give up attitude, Kev. They come home and they've done it again. This time like a draw against Langhorne Creek.
And a point win over Encounter Bay.
Yeah, and a point win over Encounter Bay and all at home.
That's what we got it down for now, whether we're right or whether the goal umpires are right or whether the scoreboard's right, we will soon see. So stick with us. The two goal umpires are checking their cards out there. So what happened?
Possibly, yeah. There's a lot of people up on the mount still waiting for the goal umpire's decision too, and there's a few water boys and trainers
so
out there.
They're about to signal one way or the other.
All clear. All clear. Win to Victor Harbour by 1 point.
1 point. 11 goals 6 to 10 goals 11. The final scores.
11-6, 10-11, that is correct, Ricky.
A lot of goals in that last quarter. Encounter Bay got
amazing quarter.
1, to 3 goals in that last quarter. We've got them down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals to Victor Harbour, kicking with the breeze in that last term.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what a finish to the day there by Victor Harbour. Snuck it in by a point.
Wow, and they really keep their finals chance alive, don't they? Victor Harbour, they've played extraordinary. Last 3 games of football have been amazing. Good. I mean, that was that Langhorne Creek game when we seen them. That was probably the best game of footy we've seen for a long, long time. They went over to Maiponga, and I didn't think Victor could back it up again after that hard-fought effort with Langhorne Creek. They went over to Maiponga, and it was okay, even at half, sort of evenish at half time, and then Victor Harbour 17 goals in the last half and just destroyed Maiponga. And then today they come up against the neighbours, they're probably the more fancied neighbours that you'd think that will probably come over and win the game, and they look like they had it in control, but Victor never give up attitude, come home with the bacon in the end, 2 points in their bat, and she's going to be a big night in the old club room tonight. The little club she's going to be rocking, Kev, if you can fit in it, she looks chock-a-block.
I see the 2 coaches and captains out there having a bit of a chat with each other, Alloway and Wilson.
It'd be they'd have a presentation with it.
I think this might be the MAC round. The
MAC round.
Motor Accident Commission round. They've got to come up with a winner for that and get the medal for that. So I see they haven't lost their medal like a couple of other clubs said they have. Funny when they all got posted out at the same time that 2 clubs didn't have them. You got to wonder. Anyway, we're getting around there now to announce the winner of the... It'll be interesting to see who they give this to, because they normally, you can come up with a person. It doesn't have to be the best player on the ground. It's got to be one of the player that shows a lot of courage in the end, and the Motor Accident Commission put a lot of money in it. It looks like it's a Victor Harbour player that's getting it.
Number 43 for Victor LJ Connors for Victor Harbour, who's got the recipient and got himself a gold star around the neck. Have a look at that, easy as you like.
Right through the goal, it's going about 70 metres.
That tackle was an absolute ripper.
Tyson Hill goes right into the goal.
Tyson again.
There's this little straight into the goal.
Alloway goes up, Alloway comes down with a football.
Coming out of the back here, the little fella has a kick, will it bounce?
Yes, it does!
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.